Sure. Let's review a webcam today. Yes? Okay, another webcam. This one's by a company called Nexigo. And these folks actually sent this to me, so that's cool. And this is the Nexigo N660P. All right, full HD 1080p autofocus web. Now I like autofocus, that's good. The last camera we did had a manual focus, which is cool if you need that, so you can kind of lock it on what needs to be in focus just in case people are walking by, or this way it never kind of misses, which I appreciate in a scenario that you need that. But for those of us that are doing like a web meeting, or we're working remotely or whatever it is, autofocus can be kind of nice. So we're going to take a look at this camera down here. It comes in right now on Amazon for about 90 bucks. There is currently a $5 off coupon, and $5 in your pocket is always better than $5 in somebody else's pocket. And we're going to see what the specs say, and then we're going to actually connect it into this computer and really just do we'll test it with Zoom. We'll test it with Zoom just to see what we think. And that's coming up. All right, guys, Nexigo N660P. So right here, 2021, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Cool. You're not going to be seeing it in this video in 60 frames because nothing that I have is actually capturing in that. And we post these in 24 frames, so it's getting kind of locked down to that. Dual microphone privacy cover, that's also good for a lot of us that are concerned with that. Autofocus, built-in dual noise reduction mics for video calling, for use with all these services: YouTube, Skype, FaceTime, Zoom, etc., etc. Nexigo Full HD 1920 by 1080, built-in reduction, webcam, privacy, all the stuff that was up there. 6.5 foot USB cable, that's good. It's nice to have a nice long cable. And compatible with Windows 7, 8, Android 5. Doesn't say anything about Mac, so we are crossing our fingers because that's what we have here. If not, I'm gonna have to go change laptops, I guess. Anything over here in the photos? You can see the quality. I love when they show pictures like this, and I wish companies would kind of use real photos, because we all know that nobody's carried their laptop out there with this camera and been like, see? These are not taken by this camera. Let's be honest. Autofocus is cool though. I like that. Privacy shutter, I like that. That's good for those that, again, that's something that's important to them. Built-in noise reduction. We will do a small test of the audio just to see. I like this little bass thing. It looks like it's nice and compact, which is also really good for those of us that need to carry it around. All right, all looks good. Do I have a USB-C cable somewhere here? Because I'm gonna need that. No, I don't. So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna run and grab that, and we'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back, and this is something that's important for you Mac users out there, because I know that you're out there. I know you're out there, you Mac users. And it's this. See this little guy right here? This fellow right here. This is a USB-A to USB-C adapter. I bought this online. I can't remember. It was like 15 bucks for like 2 of them, or 10 bucks for 2 of them, or something like that. And it's really important because, you know, we all get these, and it's great, but they don't plug in to our MacBooks because they're USB-C only as of now. The hope is maybe in the future that changes. That would be good. Yes, that would be good. Just give me one USB-A on there or something. Anyways, it'd be nice to see some of these companies throwing something like this in as just a little freebie. I'd like that. Okay, so that's that. Let's crack open the box, shall we? Bunch of specs. So it does say here, this one has a 90-degree horizontal view angle. Okay, the other one we did was 68, so my expectation is this is going to be wider, but it's not like crazy wide. 90 degrees, so wider but not crazy. 60 frames, autofocus, all the stuff we said over there. Very cool. How do we open this? Knife it up, I guess. There we go. Is that it? Nope, one on both sides. All right, here we go. So there it is. It's like a white box and a black box. There's their web address if you care to go there and look at some of their other stuff, because maybe you do. I don't know if this camera is doing its job. It seems to record and stop. Maybe my battery's dying. We'll find out. Anyways, here it is. Oh, this one's got, no, maybe more plastic on it. How does this open? No, we're good. We're good. Now, the one thing this one doesn't come with, because some of them do, but this one doesn't, is any kind of tripod. And you know that as soon as you get it because, well, it's in this tiny little box. There's just no way for it to fit in this little box, right? So just kind of be aware of that. Battery, see? Battery pack. Hold on, changing that. So unprepared today. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, so what else comes in this little box? We have, not a lot. We have a welcome to the Nexigo family. All right, 1 year warranty. Look at this. Okay, cool. We also have it's a tiny manual, and I was kind of expecting that as soon as we took it out of the box. Oh my gosh, like that is going to be really hard for people to read. Do you guys see that right there? Oh my gosh, like I have pretty good eyes. I think I have pretty good eyes. But that is small. Like, come on now. That's almost pointless having this. So that's my first thing for you guys. If you're a manual reader, you're not going to be happy with this manual. It feels like it should have a lot of information, but there's no way. There's no way you're reading that. All right, but maybe you don't need a manual. Maybe you don't need a manual. Okay, so here it is. There's your long cable. Let's just take this out here. That's one of the smallest printed manuals I've seen in a long time, you know? So I definitely would like them to make that bigger. That's a for sure. Okay, so, but that's nice looking. I like that. It's got a nice, it folds up really good here. A lot of them are a little more bulky in this aspect. There's your privacy slider, just to slide it over. Now, that is a little loose. Not that I think it'll slide over by accident, but just, I'd like to have seen that a little bit tighter. I'm nitpicking, but I am. I'm allowed to be, that's my job. I'm allowed to nitpick a little bit. Wish that was a little, and then there's a little sticker on there, so make sure you take that off. All right, okay, sticker's off. Very good. And then this, we're gonna bring the laptop over. It's happening. Okay, laptop here. You guys see the laptop? Sort of. You can kind of see the laptop. It's really hard to figure out where you are. I think it's right there. Yes? Yeah, good enough. Okay, you can see that. So this, it does have a tripod hole on it. You guys can see that. There is a tripod hole there. So if you have your own tabletop tripod, you can use that, which you may. USB-A, as we said. And for us Mac users, this has got or will need this little adapter. So I'm just gonna plug that in right there. So let's come here. I'm gonna just hide some of this stuff here. Now this kind of goes on. You guys can see this here. These just open up. It's just a little, right? Now what I do like about this, even if you don't have a tripod and you just want to put this on the table, these are really cool because they're nice enough just to be able to just kind of sit like that, just kind of, hey, what up, right? Now the other thing that's nice about this one is that this piece here, this swivels a bit. So, you know, it angles and tilts, so you don't have to get it just perfect. It's kind of on, it's almost like a little mini ball head, you know? So that's kind of nice. That's nice. So this just goes on goes here. I'm gonna put it off to the side a bit so that it doesn't cover my existing cam. Clamps on there good. Straighten that up. Yep, I think that's good. And then once it's here, what's nice about it too is this has a little bit of angling. So if you don't have it just perfect, you can just move it around on top of there. And we got our privacy, so that's coming off because we don't have any privacy in this house. No privacy, right? All right, so we got this. This is plugging in. Okay, dokie. Do we get any? So there's no lights show up here, and that's good, my guess is, because there's no software, right? There's no software running, so my guess is that's that. Let's bring up Zoom, all right? Let's bring up Zoom. Okay, we're gonna start a meeting, because this is what all of us, now I don't know which one this is, so let's join with, we're gonna join. I don't know which camera this is, to be honest with you. No, this is the FaceTime camera. So what you're seeing is just the normal camera out of a MacBook. Now, the thing that I want you guys to take out of this is the MacBook camera actually, for a FaceTime camera, is actually quite good. Like it's quite good. So what you need to do is put this camera, this new camera, up against your, right, your selfie camera or your video camera that you're using, because that's really, you don't necessarily need to compare it to mine. I'm gonna, but you need to compare it to yours. So this is what the FaceTime camera looks like right here. But let's go up here and we can do a couple little tests here. I think we should be able to. I got way too much stuff up here in my bar. There it is. We got the camera up. I just had to close a couple things. There's the camera. So let's just make this bigger again. So we're gonna go to video settings where you can see there's my FaceTime camera. Yes, original, you got mirror, okay, HD. All right, so we've cranked this up to HD first. And this is my, I think it was HD before. You guys can see that, right? There's my FaceTime camera, okay? Good. Now here's the audio, I think. If we go to audio here, this is the, let's do all kinds of stuff here. We're gonna come out of the normal MacBook speakers. We're gonna test these speakers, ready? So right now you guys are hearing what is gonna be coming out of this when I play it back. So ready? So right now you guys are hearing what is gonna be coming out of. Okay, see that sounds, to me that sounds, that's the internal speaker system. That sounds pretty good. So let's bring it here and we'll go to Nexigo. So now it's this guy. And we are now recording and doing a test of the Nexigo N660P camera. And we are now recording and doing a test of the Nexigo N660P. So I would actually think that they're close. On this computer, actually, they're close. But that's actually better than I thought it was going to be. It's not as low end as the MacBook's microphone, but the microphones on the MacBook are really good. Like that was a really big thing with the MacBook Pros, is really getting that microphone array kind of set up. That actually sounded surprisingly good. Okay, now let's actually go to the video. Okay, so here it is, FaceTime camera, HD. Let's switch it, ready? Okay, so it's about the same width, actually. Let's close that. About the same width. The colors, that might be a little sharper. That may actually be a little sharper. Now, it's hard to tell color. Actually, you guys can't see this for sure, right? You guys don't know what this room looks like in real life. But this may actually be a better color representation. Actually, it may be white balancing better, because that blue right there, that is actually on here. I would say that's closer to the original. I would say that's closer to the original. Let's come back in here a second. Can I, video settings, mirror. Okay, so that looks better to me, because that's what I see. See, things are spelled properly, right? Adjust for low light. So it has a little bit of a boost if you want to. Okay, come back here. Yeah, see, I think that looks right. So look at that. Look at the Adidas, not sponsored, right? Look at that. Okay, and let's go back to the FaceTime one. And FaceTime. Oh yeah, for sure. I would think, like, they're close. Without question, they're close. But I would say, in my opinion, I would say that, because even here, that doesn't seem as sharp to me. Well, that's all right. Maybe it's the autofocus that's doing it, right? So that's this camera. This is the FaceTime camera. Let's switch back. I'm coming back and forth. I apologize, but I need to see this, right? Nexigo. Close. Oh yeah, you can actually see it hit focus, right? You guys see that? There's a little pulse there while it autofocuses. Look at my beard. Oh, that's close. Isn't that just the weirdest thing to see? Yeah, but you can definitely, like, look, and that's all right. That's hitting focus really nice, and you can see when it refocuses. Like, watch the back. You guys see my arms up here? Watch this stuff right here. Watch that. Kind of go out of focus a little bit when it hits my focus, right? And then I come back here, and it'll do a little pulse while it hits focus again. Okay, that's honestly, that's a really nice size, almost identical to what I have on the FaceTime camera, which I've always liked. Like, that's a great field of view for doing video chatting. That's super clear. That's a win. I like this one. I like this one a lot. All right, guys. So you've had a chance. This, you know, if you have like a Mac, for instance, a new Mac, it's gonna be close. Do I think it's better? It might be a little better. It might be a little better. Now, if you have an older Mac or like a Windows computer that's got like a 720p camera on it or anything like that, this is going to be, I would think, significantly better. Audio is actually quite good. I was surprised. And that video, especially the autofocus, it is hitting. Yeah, that's good. I like that. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you guys there. That's it. And it does have a little, there's a little light on the front, and you can slide the privacy camera over. Watch it hit focus. Ready? Ready for that autofocus to kick in? Boom! No, that's good. That's good. All right, guys. I will leave links down below if you guys are interested in this webcam. This one's good. Yeah. Now it's you know, almost $100, so it's not a cheap one by any means. So you're getting what you pay for. But if you're doing like Zoom calls and you want them to be good, that's good. You know, that's all right. All right, my friends. Links down below if you're interested. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit all those things down there. Hit the notification bell. That one's good. That's good. And we'll see you guys next video. Later, my friends.